And we're back with Kate and Alyssa on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Your update for Dancing with the Stars, which is going to be sad because next week's the finale. We just figured that out.
Yeah, that's actually really upsetting.
But it's okay. It means The Bachelor comes on, which they announced the premiere date for The Bachelor.
When is it?
January 1st.
Okay.
So I'm very excited. It kicks off the new year with The Bachelor, if anybody else seems to care about that one. It's Ari Ludwig, which he was on Emily's season, which
I don't know who he is.
Which you can watch Emily's entire season of The Bachelorette on ABC. They have her entire season for free on abc.com, and you can watch his entire season to get reacquainted with him because it's been since season 8 to 2012 since he's been on one of the Bachelor programs.
Wow.
I want to go back to one of our favorite ABC programs, Dancing with the Stars. So Julianne Hough revealed today on her Instagram that she will be back next week as a guest judge for the finale with something very meaningful to announce. So a lot of people are speculating her and Derek are going back and joining the Dancing with the Stars tour. Okay. But I don't know.
I saw that and I was like, what is it?
I really, it's bothering me.
Yeah.
And I got to wait a week to find out. You've got to be kidding me. You can't just post that and just say, because everybody's going to ask and want to know what you're doing and what the news is. What is the news?
Yeah.
Because she said it's something very meaningful to them. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they're both returning to Dancing with the Stars as pros.
Maybe that would be amazing. I want that.
I would love that. And keeping with the Dancing with the Stars news, so tonight's the semi-finals. So they're doing dances that are most iconic dances I think through Dancing with the Stars history. So let's see who's doing what. So I know Frankie Muniz is doing one of Apollo Anton Ono's
sorry. I'm like, where's it coming from?
Just mute your sound.
Got it.
So they're doing their some of the crazy challenges this week have been different iconic dance routines. So I don't it's week 9 preview. Let's see. I really think Drew is going home tonight. So
I hope.
Oh my God. So Drew and Emma are tangoing. Their first dance tonight is going to be I'm Going to Be 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. Okay. Whitney Carson and Frankie are doing a salsa. Jordan Fisher and Argentine Tango are doing... Jordan Fisher and Lindsay Arnold are doing an Argentine Tango. Lindsay and Mark are doing a contemporary dance. And Victoria and Val are doing a waltz. So the second dance of the night is they're doing a recreation from from different seasons. So Drew Scott and Emma Slater are doing Jazz to Yeah by Usher, for a recreation from season 17 by Corbin Bleu and Karina Smirnoff. Frankie Muniz is doing the Paso Doble to Carnaval de Paris, which was a recreation from Apollo Anton Ono season. Jordan Fisher and Lindsay Arnold are doing a jive to Proud Mary, which is a recreation from season 22 with Paige Van Zant and Mark Ballas. Lindsay Sterling and Mark Ballas are doing a tango, Feel So Close by Calvin Harris, a recreation from season 18. And Victoria and Val are doing a Charleston to Bang Bang by Will. I Am. There we go. Recreation from season 17 by Amber Riley and Derek Huff. Which also, Lindsay Arnold injured her knee during Sunday camera blocking rehearsals, which may threaten her ability to perform tonight.
Wow.
And so Sharna Burgess could be stepping in to dance with Jordan Fisher. This is, she goes, she really wants to perform with Jordan just because she thinks he can win. And, it's going to suck for her if she can't be the one dancing with him if he wins Dancing with the Stars. Yeah. But I think if she just takes care of her knee right now, I think she's going to be completely fine. And I think that it's going to be something if she can just rest her knee all day today. She said she just felt like it gave out.
Okay.
And it could be that she's using it too much.
Yeah.
And she's, that she used it way too much. So it could be that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, I hope to God it's not something bigger because she signed up for the Dancing with the Stars tour.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people are expecting her to be on the tour because she's one of the more notable dancers. So I personally think Drew is going home tonight.
Who's left? It's him, Frankie,
Victoria, Lindsay, and Jordan.
Okay. I hope he goes home. If he doesn't go home, I'm going to be upset.
I think I'm going to be really upset if he doesn't go home just because he's weaker, I think, than the rest of the contestants. I think the only people are voting for him is because of Emma and probably because of Rashad.
I was going to say Property Brothers.
Well, Property Brothers and because Emma won last year, and I think those are just things that round out sometimes. So I get where they're coming from, but also you have to take a look at his dancing. He's not very good.
I said that from the first day. Watching his first dance, I was like, ooh.
I'm surprised he didn't go home sooner, and I'm really surprised. And I think what I would like to see, I think he's going to go home. These are my predictions. He's going to go home tonight. Frankie's going to go home right before the 3. Okay. Before they do when they announce, because it's normally a 2-night event, the finale. Okay. It's a Monday and a Tuesday. So I'll be telling you, I'll be watching it next Monday, next Tuesday. I don't have anything to do that Wednesday, so I'll be watching it. And I think that Frankie will go home right before they do the 24-hour dance. So he'll go home Monday night, and then they'll do the 24-hour dances with the big production, and then I think it's going to be Victoria, then Lindsay, and then Jordan who wins.
Okay.
Who wins the mirror ball. And if you can't tell, we have a bit of a mirror ball ourselves in here. We've got a disco ball in here today, which is a bit of a different setup for us. But I definitely think that Lindsay's going to push through and perform tonight. Mm-hmm. She may not rehearse all the dance steps if they make it through till next week. I don't think she'll rehearse as much. I think he'll be rehearsing more with Sharna. But I think it's because she probably doesn't want to take a risk and she'll just do the performances. Mm-hmm. But she's been pushing herself a lot this season. Yeah. And it's not like she had time off last season. She went straight from last season into the Dancing with the Stars tour, had a couple weeks off, came back, and started doing Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's not like she really takes a break because she's doing Dancing with the Stars tour this fall into winter as well. Okay. So who are your predictions of who's going to go home and make it to the finals?
I would say hopefully Drew goes home tonight. Then I would say I think Jordan's going to win. Then Victoria's the para. Yeah. I think she'll be in second. And then the violinist in third.
I think it's going to I think a lot of people like Lindsay and I think a lot of people like Mark, so that's why I think they're going to maybe come in second. Okay. And she's a better dancer, I think, than Victoria. Not saying that Victoria is bad at all. Mm-hmm. I think she's a very, very good dancer for what the circumstances are. Yeah. So I think it's just a little different. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be an interesting semi-final and then finale because Julianne Hough is coming back to guest judge, which they've only had one other guest judge this season, and that was Shania Twain, which I don't think she did a very good job with. But it's very challenging when you have, when that's your only when they used to have guest judges all the time.
I loved that part.
I loved that part of the show, and I also miss, Lindsay said in an interview that she misses the hometown glory week. Where they travel back to the stars' hometown and they take them through. That's something I miss, that they do hometown glory and most memorable year. I think those two would I think it would make doing hometown glory for the semi-finalists would make sense. Yeah. And doing obviously most memorable year is week 3, which I think is smart. But I think if they did something to bring in maybe those home viewers for those specific people, I think it would make it easier. Maybe just to get votes or for them to see how normal people that they are. I think it's great because it's something we did. They only did it for 1 or 2 seasons, and I really enjoyed doing the hometown glory. I think that's something that they should continue to do. But that is something that I feel like they could bring back, especially because they're bringing back different things, recreations of different dances, which I'm surprised they didn't do an all-star season this season.
I like that. I love that season.
Because it was season 15, so you think another 10 years, it would be another 10 seasons, it would be season 25 if they were going to do it as an inaugural. But I could see them waiting another 5 seasons to do it at 30.
Yeah. I hope they do another one, though. Let's see. What would you say, out of all 25 seasons, who would you say your favorite person is?
My favorite celebrity?
Yeah.
My favorite celebrity, I think, had to have been Amber Riley. I think just because...
She was with Derek, right?
She was with Derek. She was season 17. I don't know. I just think something about her personality, I think, just resonated with so many. And I also think Bindi Irwin is another one of my favorites.
I liked Bindi, not to be mean, but I feel like the only reason why she won was because of the sympathy. I don't know. So I don't remember who she was running against. Who else was she running against?
I don't know, but I remember she was the better dancer out of everyone that season. So I just think, and she won with Derek. So Derek's got 6 mirror balls. I'm sorry, like he's, he has won this thing multiple times, and I think it's something that he also is. He's also started that new show, World of Dance. I don't know if you watched it.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's awesome. I loved World of Dance on NBC. It's really cool because it's all these different categories.
Okay.
And you get to see, like, all these different ages and different age groups perform.
Okay.
And something that they love to do. So I think that I can't wait for that show to come back on because they were picked up for a second season. So I'm very excited.
Okay.
But, it's going to be different, but we will be back next Monday to give you the full rundown on what we think is going to happen with the finale. But until then, we will see you next week.